they don't have the main upper, and some of the peaks they don't do, and it just opens up space for your team.
They hope for CTs pushing, but if they don't, they maybe have no nades left, or they are spread out across the map, and it's really hard for them to execute and plant the bomb actually. So yeah, oftentimes they end up saving sometimes, or at least sometimes they do.
And VP going for overpass, right? They had a couple of choices. Inferno has been the staple for them the whole year. But again, Astralis seems to have picked it up on that map too. So you feel like they're just a handshake. Let's leave that for the third. And
we are looking at a quarterfinal and we're staring right down the pipe. Virtus.Pro versus Astralis. Winner plays G2 in the semifinals. But they've got to get through it here first. Taking care of this action is going to be Harry and Hugo.
Yeah, Zip is getting close. Oh, up in the face of the man in the sight. Him and Kicker do a bit of damage either way. However, these opportunities not quite open to Astralis yet. There's Zip with a double, and there's the openers. That gets them back in. Glaive from Heaven as well, who has 10 points of health, comes in with a big old double kill. These pistols running into a stack. It should be a cleanup for Astralis, and it's looking like it. Here's the MP9 churning them up. Bubsky making quick work of the B play, and Dupree's there to close it out. Astralis, they get that conversion.
The flanks even coming in if VP want to commit. 15 seconds, here they go. It's only Zip in the pit who can actually put a stop to this plant. He's waiting for the flashbang. Yikinda covers the short side, and now it's just him wallbang through the sandbags, and Astralis find yet another retake.
That was never in our wheelhouse. Here's a fast B play. Bit of a change of pace when they're just on this force. Is it going to give them the results? Blind at barrels is Zip, but he's still alive, still fighting, and onto the USP, lighting them up on the exits. It's looking like another Astralis round, 4-0, with Virtus.Pro yet to really make a dent.
They've spotted a couple of players outside B. Majisk is going to confirm that as he kills Jame coming up connected, but there's more where that came from. Majisk, lovely spray. Kicker will trade, but I don't think it's going to change the round. 10 seconds and Astralis are already here.
Yeah, Kicker dies crossing, and Glaive is there to lock in the round. And he's in between these players pushing A. He catches Kicker, can't quite find the double, can't get past Yikinda, who's opened up into the A site. Magisk now boosted up. They've put a lot of faith in getting this boost kill. He holds it for a moment and delivers the 2-on-2 over. Now just Glaive with this AWP. And with Yikinda still fighting in the site, Glaive's going to be hard-pressed to get these kills. VP, they might be on their way to their first round here and now.
Yeah, nice reset to wrap back to the toilets. Glaive tapping it. They're going to swing wide, and Buster's ready to get the kill.
This is something Astralis should be cognizant over. You know they're going to have numbers here at the B site. Wow. Oh, Zip mollied out, and Jame going to extend those openers even further. B has crumbled before our very eye, and Astralis is stacked here with these Deagles and armor. And Glaive has opened the round up by removing Kicker. Jame and Sanji, their work's cut out for them. James trying to carve a path into the site and now getting that bomb down. But are they ready for Bubsky? Up close, the Deagle delivers death swiftly to Virtus.Pro.
Yeah, the plant attempted. Majisk might jump up and try and deny this. No actual cover right now. Oh, he can't get the kill. Only damage, 1 HP on Jame. And Majisk now has to try and finish the job elsewhere. There's too many targets, there's too much cover, and Yikinda's got too much health. Glaive might have to save the AK, 4 HP himself, and VP. That is one way to pick up a round.
Yikinda is so important. If you lose him early, you lose that hammer. You lose that explosive presence that you have. With losing all your A info, it leaves you with nothing else but this B commitment. Jame getting the opener, looking like it's enticed them. They are looking like they want to commit. There is 6 seconds as they're going in. The bomb plot denied, and Dupree has saved the day. They try to make a last-second hero play. But Astralis do hold on. 8 up on the board now. The AWP saved on Jame at least. Still committed to this 3-man A-hold. Glaive has told the boys to hold their own, and Dupree will do exactly that. The long play shut down. Just Yikinda, and he can't deal with Glaive yet. Finally gets the better of him, but with only 10 seconds left and a triple stack still to get through, it's looking like a 9th on the board for Astralis after all.
My God, what a call for Astralis. Whoever makes that decision to stick back at A is an absolute champion.
Yakinda versus Bubsky. This fight decides a hell of a lot, and the bomb is now dropped, cut loose on Truck. More room to Dupree, gets away with a kill, and James is not being given fights. He needs to take matters into his own hands, and is there time for a bomb plant? There's not. It's eluded James. 10-5 to close out this first half. Astralis in the lead. Oh yeah, Kicker swinging in, dead at the hands of Bubsky. But there are a lot more VP players still occupying this site and occupying your mind if you're Astralis. Sanji, with this USP, won't let them in just yet. It's going to take Bubsky to overwhelm him. Yakinda dead as well. Bubsky having a hell of a pistol round here. A hat-trick so far, and he's still got more to offer in this pistol. For Buster and James, they've got to embark on a very unlikely round here, a 2-on-4, and a Bubsky that they've got to stop in his tracks. They can't do it. He's on for the ace. Is it another one added to the tally? It is. Bubsky, all 5 to find 11 for Astralis and open up this second half.
Apparent, it's USPs. They want to buy soon. Nothing wrong with that. Stack in middle with a flashbang, but Astralis are already up in front of it, and Magisk and Glaive are mauling them right now in middle. 5 kills between the two, no problems.
Bubsky has been waiting for this challenge, and he's given it, taking a player out of the ranks at B. Oh, VP hinging with the idea. Do we rotate? Do we drop? And now they see the players in toilets. James is still here. He never rotated down. So a double hold in this A bomb site. James AWP denies that bomb plant for now. Oh, it does come down with seconds to spare, but Yakinda, a whirlwind of death in the A bomb site.
Zip's even pushed up as well. He's about to get that info. 2 CTs right in front of him. Zip needs to live. There's the AWP getting cut down by Dupree, and Zip cornered as well, will die, leaving Dupree in the clutch. 1v1 now. He's got util. He's got the bomb for him. Nothing can go wrong, and Dupree won't fall for the fake. Kicker hunting him down and taking the frag away. Kicker keeping VP in this map, keeping them in this series, and saving them in the 1v1.
You know, you've really tried to keep the pressure on. You've really tried to keep VP on the back foot, but now you do just have to take a pistol round. You do just have to take an eco, and at least it's nice and quick, for crying out loud. VP cut down Astralis on the Glock B rush.
Come on by, and Dupree makes that call for Bubsky to watch out from short. So that player, Buster, that could have backstabbed Bubsky is instead...
Look at the rock plant! Look at it!
Beautiful.
Oh, it's so grimy. You do that to try and like get in the head of MG players. Never mind. Up against Virtus.Pro.
Kickett's going to flash Sanji for a peek. There's nothing there. 15 seconds, that's misinfo. Here comes Astralis.
They're coming. Oh, lordy, they're coming. Dupree and Zip with the openers, but that's the bomb. Buster, oh, he can't catch it the second time around. And so, with just 2 seconds left to spare, the bomb plant comes in. Oh, but Buster, 10-pin bowling, is in with the double. And now Dupree left to try and see it through. Hiding his way, stealing himself, has dealt with Buster on the jump up, and now the pesky James left to find the most elusive of men, and it's Dupree, a Mass Effect in the round, and Astralis up onto 15 after all. That it's not an A play. Buster in the B site. His Deagle has been good, and is trying to save the day again. Buster not missing, not letting them in. Finally deagged out by Dupree, but he set his team up nicely to try and keep this map going, to try and keep the dream of Overpass alive. Dupree's burnt out, and Buster does enough for Yakinda to go on and get it over the line. James spotting the first and now playing with fire. Bubsky, can he land the pre-fire? No, both players miss. It's Yakinda to open up and still fighting from long side. James even moving in to help him out. Time is also starting to become a problem for Astralis. They get the bomb down, but it's left on to Zip in a 1v3, a P250, and cancelled out by Kicker. The game will keep on going.
Smokes and flashes going over the top. CZs and P250s running them up, and they need these opening kills in order for it to waterfall, but nothing in their favor. It's all Virtus.Pro, 13 rounds, 5 alive. Now they're going to start to go. 1 flash is all they'll need, and the entry's there for Magisk. It starts to tumble apart for Yakinda. 1 kill from him, 1 man left on the bomb site, and Kicker can't find the headshot. Finally dropping the bomb. 25, Dupree is here, and he needs support out from the short side. Bubsky's running, trying to get close, and VP are not giving away these kills, not giving the fights. They win another. It's only Bubsky. They can hide in the smoke, but they don't need to. 14 rounds, and VP win every fight on the A site. What a stack. It's still going to be a 2v5. There's still hope for Astralis here. 30 seconds, the smoke's starting to come in. James being pushed out by a Molotov, and he's very low. Yakinda gets a 1-for-1 at long, but Astralis are closing the gap.
Oh, James smiting Dupree on the cross, and now James going aggressive. When James is throwing himself into the fight, you know he's believing, but instead swept aside by Bobski, who's trying his best to hold on for Astralis. Has Bobski just delivered them the chance they needed? Buster and Sanji left in a 2-on-2 at the 30-round mark. A retake in the A site and a low HP Glaive, so a lot of pressure now on the shoulders of Zip. That first peek misses, and Glaive is a dead man. Zipnik's left in the clutch. They're pressuring him. They can't get the kill yet. Zip dead after one, and I think there's time for the defuse after all. Sanji's on it. Virtus.Pro looking to carry this through to OT. After all, we run it back again in overtime.
With your bot A going to be left to retake. Here's that flash into the monster, and Buster holding strong. Meanwhile, Bubsy's got an entry. The orb runs into short, and it gets cut into pieces. AWP's up close. Somehow Bubsky saves the day, and Sanji's all that stands in the pit, trying to put up a stop. He can't. Bomb plant should just come in with seconds to spare, and Jamie is trying to go for the nuclear play.
Oh my god, look at Big Jamie go out into the site, tries to run them down. Magisk is there and sees it through for Astralis, because his teammate in the site is having a worry about toilets. So Dupree takes that peek. Kicker, this timing. No! Runs out, back turned, and Glaive's gonna remove him. They're given room, they're given a chance to back up and play around this bomb, and look at the results. The proof is in the pudding here. James can't find a thing. It's Astralis taking a second in overtime. This round's no exception. They've kept all three down on the B site as Astralis are leaning in towards A. Will this decision to keep B stacked be the reward for Virtus.Pro? No! Instead, all three players are just blowing out the water. B crumbles in spite of everyone left there, and Astralis, they go on. Triple B stack. It's a 3-on-3 to decide if this game carries on. Bobski's blinded and takes Kicker out of the round. Time is becoming a problem. Glaive still alive, hoping to deny bomb plants, but they will look to get it down. They will look to get it planted. Magisk arriving on the short side, dead at the hands of Sanji, and so for Glaive, he's peeked through the smoke. Buster deletes him. Astralis might have had everyone in the right place. Sanji and James left in this one in a 2-on-4. That bomb starting to become a bit of a problem. They are on the defuse. They are sticking it. The shots aren't connecting. You gotta get the kill, and they can't find it. Astralis, they do take VP's map pick away in overtime. Not many teams are able to put a stop to VP when we get to this time period, and yet the Danes pull through.
So we tried to be pretty offensive in the beginning of the game. I mean, it was something we have talked about, especially against VP. Usually we like to stay like a little more defensive and try to see how the game goes. But this time around, what we saw on their games was that they played really slow, really slow, and we didn't want them to just take slow map control and flashers and stuff like that. So we wanted to take a little more aggressive approach.
We look at us 2 as the next map on the series. Yanko, give me like a nice one-liner to get us there.
Yes.
Nice. Are you feeling thank you, Jason?
Feeling very thank you.
Awesome.
Dust 2, it can always feel like a scary map to pick into, especially versus the seasoned, grizzled veterans of VP on this map. Pressure is on for Magisk and for Dupree, who occupy the B site right now. Getting closer is Virtus.Pro, and just Magisk in the hot seat, dead after one. Yakinda's disrupting the rotations down here in middle as well. Any kills he can get, so valuable to VP, but nothing is found. And in turn, a 3-on-3 retake given a go by Astralis.
Double flash in they go, no waiting around. The bomb is ticking, and the kills are flying through. There's a trade from James. Now it's all on Buster for him, with with every hope in the world. well, but does a USP tap him out? There's the dink, and Buster can't convert. Glaive covered.
I think they're hoping that all the attention, all that utility going into the tunnels is telegraphing a bit of a B stack. Couldn't be further from the truth, and now with the bomb dropped on short, it is just the cleanup for Astralis.
Yeah. VP though, 4 CTs here to fight them. They're already pushed up. Oh, Buster knows, and he hunts down Zipex in the corner. Lots of Molotovs, lots of grenades. And Astralis are about to get beaten to the punch. The hunt is in. Buster, lighting them up with a couple, and Dupree does get out alive.
But even thinking back to like the closing segments of OT, right? They were very, very passive a lot of the time. They weren't taking some of the same risks that they were willing to take before. Well, here on Dust, new map, new setting, and VP are looking fired up. This is just the A commitment. In they come. There's Glaive's off. Good for the first. And now fighting even further is Glaive. It gives Bobski a bit more room, a bit more of an element of surprise. Can they dust themselves off? Can they pick themselves up? Buster not able to get these entries. Kicker, while he has tapped out one, he's got to create a lot more room, and with very little time to play with, the options, the opportunities, they're starting to elude Virtus.Pro. That bomb plant gonna come in with seconds to spare. Left in a 2 versus 4. The bomb is planted for short. So it's all set up for Jane to close the round out. Okay. However, he's bested by Glaive's AWP. Bobski had a spawn. He's been tossed the AWP in the early stages of the round. Yakinda, they don't know about him. How's he gotten away with a double kill? He runs right by Astralis. No one sees him. Yakinda, like a ghost.
Glaive trying to cross. James is here to stop him, and the jump shot won't connect, but the info does, and Glaive hits the shot in the air. Magist helps out, and now it's up to James. The bomb's not for him. They're already sticking in the smoke, and there's nothing James can do. 5 rounds for Astralis.
A 3-on-3. Look at Yakinda, so low, and yet still good for the kills. 4 HP, and Yakinda has just saved the day for Virtus.Pro. And obviously, Astralis went on to pull that retake back, but this time he stops it in his tracks. And now he's trying to take it one step further by committing fast through B out into the open. They haven't dealt with the calm player yet. The USPs are doing it. Oh my word. Virtus.Pro, they might have it stolen away on a full eco. Just the rifle on Magist, and it's looking like it's done enough. The USPs steal a round away. Yeah, so often Yakinda have been the space creator. Well, in this round, they deal with him early, and look at the freedom Astralis are now feeling. They're running amok in this site. James trying to hold on. Good for a double, but Sanji is so far away. It's not planted for him either. It's a catwalk plant, so Sanji can't do a damn thing. 3 players here to hold the fort, and a flank available from Bubski. You're hoping the AKs can just deal with the job, and it's looking good. There's the openers for Magist. Yakinda with this hero rifle has been whittled down throughout the course of the round, and 1 shot was all that was needed to deal that killing blow. 8 on the board for Astralis. Big from James.
One way to open. He looks back to the site, and he moves out of harm's way. Not for long. Dupree with a spray converts the kill, and Buster's still here trapped on the bomb site. Bubski's about to find out, and there he goes. 9 rounds to 5. Astralis with another perfect A retake. They have been full of them on this CT side, and it feels like VP can't catch a break.
Out through mid doors they go, an accidental jump for Bobski, and that's given Yakinda a double opener. Dupree trying his best to save the day. The only guy left in the B site. Dupree, take us to safety. Oh no, instead he's sidelined by Sanji out through the doors.
To come through the tunnels, Sanji with first contact. It's not an easy shot. Glaive's gone, all onto Zip. They can double face or not face at all, and it's the VP way to make you wait and find 6 at the end of the half.
Is that enough to make a difference? Now moving in to this second half of play.
Oh, that's one way to start it. Look at the kills. They're flying through. Everyone getting dropped.
Up through mid. Kicker runs through the Molotov and blindsides the mid play. Still cancelled out by Zip, but it's a nice clean round for Virtus.Pro.
And James wants his piece.
Yeah, all right, James. All right, it's unorthodox, but let's see if he can get any kills with it. There is someone coming his way. Whomp, there it is. The Nova ringing out with a kill, and now he's hungry for even more. Another $900 paycheck, here it is. James, get your stimmy, baby. Come on, here he is with the push. Whomp. Oh no, he's dead to Glaive. The Nova betrays him. Oh, oh, Glaive, yeah, it was only a matter of time. Look at this now. It went from only 2 bodies in this site to suddenly everyone's here and they're all chipping in. Jame with a late trade, the bomb out at long, but it is just Jame left. He's got it down to a 1v1 on both sides and now playing around this bomb with Glaive left to beat. It's a clash of AWPers, a clash of legends, and Jame is the man to put 11 on the board for VP. The retake through CT starts to get awkward. Yakinda opens up other avenues up on the short side. You've got to deal with Yakinda because he's taking everybody out of the round one at a time. 3 for him. And now Virtus.Pro is spurred on. Up they come. Buster with the kill to Bobski. Zips to Eagle. While it's good for the first, that's the extent of it. And a huge round out of Yakinda. And this is a fight that Jame has been good in time and time again. The fact that Zip has knocked him out has maybe given them a chance after all. Huge from Zipnix on this long flank. Maybe just an info flash. No one fires off, so they're not ready for these close peaks. Magisk with a double. Yakinda holding onto the site. Won't give them an inch. And with Jame still covering from Cat, Glaive is pincered in a rough spot. He's got to flush out Yakinda, and they can't seem to deal with this pest in the A-bomb site. Zip with the flick, and still Yakinda being a nuisance. Oh, Zip with the turn. AWP fighting back in. And it's a 1v1 again. Jame versus Glaive. Clash of the big brains. Clash of the titans. And Jame is calling Glaive's bluff. He knows he's trapped. And Glaive will nail the shot. No accounting for that if you're Jame. No accounting for that quick flick out of Glaive.
But Astralis feeling the burn maybe that little bit more. They've got a map in their pocket. They've got some of the pressure alleviated. And Zip is having a field day on this anti-eco. 2 kills already. The spam through the door will do some damage. And VP aren't getting out here with even a player. I'll buy a ticket. It's all too familiar territory.
The fast mid to B getting dealt by Astralis. 1 player in this B site is the armorless Yakinda. This is it. This is all your chickens coming home to roost. He needs to make a play. An aim punched out of the round. Zip's gonna get him. A 4-on-3 and the B site stripped away from Virtus.Pro.
Kicked and Buster ready and waiting through the smoke. And the entry's in, but Kicked blinded provides a double. Can he get his util out in time? Just throwing what he can into the sky and climbing up above. He's dropped by Glaive. Now Astralis own the bomb site, but there is no way you save here if you're VP. You are giving it every go.
Eager for more. Glaive alongside him. Miss spray. It's Zip to do it. 1v1. And Jame, the last man, elusive as ever. Up on top. Nails the no-scope, but there's no time for the defuse.
Is he up for the job?
Oh, yes, he is. Nails the opener. As you say, more where that came from. Up in the site. Now they know about Jame. Flashing him off the angle. The bomb is dropped on the long side. Time is the problem. And Jame, as we say, the Time Lord in this A-bomb site, is trying and denying the round to Astralis. Even though he's taking fights, it's unwinnable for the Danes. 13 for Virtus.Pro, and maybe, just maybe, this game has still got some legs on it yet.
Smoke down. Kicked's actually opened up. He's dropped the mid to B. He blocked the smoke. Glaive didn't have open season, and it's an absolute slaughter inside of the B site. Magist trying to save the day. He's grabbed a couple of kills, and the CTs aren't here yet. They're caught off by the smokes, by the molly landing in the window. Astralis, this round looked as good as done.
Trapped in a corner. Sanji is right behind him. And even though Magisk is trying to watch for this, it's still the kill coming in for Virtus.Pro. Team Ace as everyone pulls their weight. And look at Yakinda, fast up the short side. It's given over a kill. Glaive has just missed the timing onto Buster, but right now they're concerned with getting the bomb planted, and that alone. Jame on the long side deletes Magisk, and it's another one of these 2v2 retakes, this time in the A-bomb site. Bobski and Glaive, the two to try and keep Astralis in this, and just Jame left to beat. He might be conceding. Jame might be running for the hills, giving 15 over to Astralis. Dupree, who's had a quiet game, has reclaimed the 4-on-4. And in this B site, Buster is alone. He's taking control of the tunnels. He's grabbed an AK, and Buster steals Another round from Astralis. Just Bobski. Overtime is on the horizon. A big fight underway. Someone's got to take something, and eventually Kicker will. And now we need heroes to emerge. Instead, the problem is dug deeper.
Does not have that info. This is a free kill for Yakinda. Oh, he takes it in the end. Looked a bit scary with the first few shots, and now Astralis know they're walking into a stack. They've got to fight their way through.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. You just got to admit, like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of guys here. It's not likely, but we've got to do our best, and their best is not good enough. The double orbs tear through Astralis. Virtus.Pro take the first round in OT.
Yakinda's read the lurk. Bubski's coming in. Yakinda just checked it, but Bubski gets the kill. Now Sanji up close. He's got the kill. He's got a chance, and he's got the first kill. But that bomb is open, and not for him, but for the AWP. James is stripping them apart somehow, getting Magisk through the back of Gandalf. What a wallbang. 2 on 3. Bubski's still here with another lurk to shut down the retake. They're not on the bomb yet, and they never will be.
Crossing into the site are Astralis. Bomb plant comes in. Zip with a kill. And the molly's going to burn out Glaive, but it's still advantage to Astralis. The Kicker and Buster, what can they even do here? Oh, the nade, it just trickles in through the door. Buster's time has come. Kicker, 1 versus 3. He can't find a thing. They're not giving him the fights. And Bobski's there to see that half through for Astralis.
Yakinda's blind, and the wallbang's there. Dupree gets the kill. Now Bubski can help out. Dupree can slink off into the shadows and wait for the flanks to activate, so they will. James turns around and gets his head removed as Magis refuses to get checked, and Astralis keep it clean as can be.
Is that the chance now for Virtus.Pro to carry this round over the line?
Flashing through, rushing them down. The VP are fighting you in the spawn. Yakinda double faces in for 2, and Magisk is left on the back seat, warming the bench, and maybe having to save. Yakinda won't let it happen. That's a lights-out headshot.
And Glaive is really feeling the pressure. There's one from this orb. Can't make it a double. And with Zip spotted, he's getting wrapped from the long side. This is falling apart at the seams. Virtus.Pro just 2 kills away from a double overtime affair here on Dust 2.
Bubski gets the spot, and he even gets the drop. The bomb now loose, and they find Dupree. Bubski hunting, but he couldn't see James up close. That's put VP back in favor. Yakinda is here to cut off rotations and ruin your day while he does it, and the bomb has been planted.
Yeah, this is brutal. You've got to get out. You've got to deal with Yakinda. You've got to flush out this one man in CT. They will deal with him, but it's taken a lot of time. Precious seconds eaten off of this clock for Astralis. Up through the double doors they go. They've got to be pacey. They've got to be speedy. There is a mid-wrap coming in as well from Virtus.Pro. The longer they take, the more damage Buster can do. He's stripped Glaive out of the round, and for Zip, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's going to take the fight to the site. He's going to take the fight to Jane. Does deal with him, but no time for the round. Virtus.Pro, they take the first in double OT. Oh, and he's trying to get stuck in. That's actually just going to give the opener to Virtus.Pro. It's rolled out the red carpet. Dupree a dead man because of that flash. And it's all unraveling for Astralis now. This is VP in a nutshell, man. They get you exhausted. They get you tired. They get you making mistakes that you never often make. Yeah, there is a flash on Buster, but it's not going out. Dupree instead swept aside by the entry of Buster. Glaive has now got to do it all, and he's been spotted. Does deal with James, and just Buster left to find. Glaive takes it all away from Virtus.Pro. A double on that AWP.
There needs to be no more if they want to keep this game going. Yakinda's denying the B split. Buster there with the AWP up against Glaive. Misses his shot, and Glaive's hunting him down. Buster gets 2 shots off before Glaive can. And even though Dupree's farming kills, they don't make a damn difference. VP, 21 rounds off of the time alone. It treats him so well.
Realizing just how alone he is, and he can't make a stand. The B bomb site is overwhelmed. Astralis, a fast B play.
They're already up close towards the boxes. Dupree's firing off. Yakinda's dropped the bomb, and he's managing to stall out Dupree's fight. No way! Yakinda takes 3 kills and keeps this round going. He might keep the series going, and into Inferno we go. 3 maps, the distance, baby. It doesn't stop now.
Roll the music, roll VT, Astralis taking on Virtus.Pro, and it's culminating on this 3rd map of Inferno. Bubsky to draw the attention in, and Dupree was meant to get that kill, but instead, it's all come unraveled. Glaive misses this timing up through mid, and the round could fall apart now. One man in the sight is Zip, the only man left standing for Astralis. They're coming his way, and James cuts him down out of the round. It's a dominant pistol to begin Inferno for VP.
Yeah, Bubsky's been mollied out as well. He's not got a lot of room to move. Zip, same case on the site. Not going to get a kill. Dupree's hiding in the ward, in the pit rather. They jump over him, and Dupree doubles up, grabbing an AK. This is a force buy round that Astralis are now controlling, and they are stealing it right from Virtus.Pro. Magisk with a double dig, and you can hear him getting loud.
Nade on Magisk does do a lot of damage, and he might be on for a bit of a killing spree down here in the pit. This is the chance that the frag movie clip for Magisk. In with 3, Molly burns out the remaining 2. Here comes the push from Virtus.Pro. Glaive needs to hold his own, and Zip will swing out to try and help, but it's not gone well. This CT wrap has delivered when it matters most for VP.
They're hunting these 2v1s and trying to find James at the back of the bomb site. He is alone. His teammate locked out by the smoke. Can they find him? They're chasing back Newbox. They will check it. James gets the shot though, and through the smoke goes Sanji. James wins both fights and saves VP on an eco win. They've done good damage to VP anyway in the first place. They're running right through, and Zip has dropped the bomb, falling back with a double. Glaive spams the smoke. It's so messy. It's all Astralis's. All they need to do is stop the bomb plant, but Buster provides cover, and he almost gets it down in time, almost won't cut it. Forget the kills. It's the round for Astralis.
Dupree with that AWP. Strikes Sanji off the tally, incendiaries his escape as well. They are running him down, so Dupree's going to get tested here. Ooh, they're up in his face. Nice. He takes one to the grave with him. James AWP struck away, and the round is cleaned up by Astralis. There's the opener from James. Bubsky still in the sight, tries to hold on, and he's not going down quietly. However, Kicker and Buster are given a chance. They're given these kills, and it's left on to Glaive in the 1v2 in the blink of an eye.
How did they muscle their way back into this one? It was going so well until it wasn't. Now Glaive can't see Buster on top of the balcony, and it's going to be a cleanup for VP 2v4, I feel like.
There is the rotation from Astralis. They're calling for bodies to move around, but Yakindar might remove the AWP. Oh, nice from Dupree. Has that just given Astralis a bit more of a fighting chance? Dupree and Bubsky are both dead, but Magisk, oh, Magisk in this position, of all positions, up in the apartments, has evened the playing field. A 2-on-2, and with Zip still alongside him, still the same ferocious face that he's been all series long. Maybe there's a chance. Buster nailed by Zip on the peak, and the clutch is in. Zipnix once again standing tall at the end of that round. James got the flash though. That's what's scaring me. Like he's holding it. There's the flashbang, and that's what we were worried about. Kicker dismantles the boost. This could be free. This might be an empty site. Buster now spots 1 and a second. That's still only 2 spotted. A third man now seen over in dark, and I think the penny is starting to drop. Regardless, kills are coming through for Astralis. Has slipped in from long, but dealt with on that first peak.
He's going to throw it right in the middle. He can churn them up here. There it is. Almost the ace for Magisk. Bomb trying to get grabbed. He has just enough time. James trying to stick the numbers in, but here comes Zip, and he's looking to close it out with ease. Astralis, the eco win, the save deeks, do it all.
Magisk, oh, keep your eye on the smoke, and he will flick back to deal with Yakindar. The numbers getting stripped away, and it's Magisk at the helm again.
No one's through just yet, but they finally appear, and Zip shuts down the burst, leaving it all on the sniper.
Yeah, just James, and through the smoke, they'll rid us of him. Astralis at 9-6 half. Well, this slow approach come back to haunt them. They smoke off this site crossfire. Magisk is in pole position. Oh no, the turnaround! Is that going to tear it all away? Zip's dead in the pit. Another kill comes through. It's all on Bubsky. 1v1, and he's hiding in the smoke. He's playing with time. And there's the tap that seals the deal. Astralis, they get double digits, and it's on the back of young gun Bubsky.
James hit with a scout as well. Couple of guns, but Bubsky wants to remove them both.
Oh man, this is... Oh, James! Yeah, we'll finally decide that enough is enough. And here comes the MAC-10s out of the apartments.
And now they're just trying to keep guns. Glaive jumping round corners, and no survivors here for VP. Audacious from Astralis.
Yeah, they're wasting no time. Oh, Bubsky with the open of the back tens on the force and churning through the rifles. There's the lineup for Sanji, king of the SMG players. He reins them back in, still alive in the sight, dealt with by Glaive. And it's him and Magisk to try and see this round through. This was a bonus round from Astralis, and now they're poised to run away with it.
Yeah, Glaive stuck behind the pillar. He gets the reload off. I don't know how he wins that. Yakinda out for the count, and Buster now up on with a job. 1v2, there's the first. Where's Magisk gone to? He's back in the pit, and Buster has no clue, checking everything but the right place, and time is ticking as well. He doesn't have a kit. He doesn't have a hope in hell. Tap on the bomb, and Magisk bites. That is now dissipating. It is falling apart. There's only 2 CTs here. James gets cleared. There's the entry from Magisk. You still got to worry about the Apps flank, but Kicker's been cut off by Util, some of which his own. Really just buying time for Buster, who's been denied by Magisk back in the pit in a perfect position in a 4-on-3, and Astralis looking ready to close his force by.
VP have got to bring the fight to Astralis, and it's got to be now. Zip holding the short side. The timing is perfect from Glaive. Jame 1v2, and no Jame time left in the tank. He's got to win this. There's the first. Oh! Jame with the double, and it keeps on going for VP. Yeah, smoke down in CT. Sanji dead. Oh, Yakinda trying to make a play into the molly. Lots of damage done, but only 1 kill. Oh, Yakinda, that could have been his defining moment to try deliver these openers, and the re-smokes are in again. So much time is eluding Virtus.Pro. They've gotten this first kill, but it is ticking away from them. Jane dead in CT. The trade's back. It's even 2-on-2, but time is running out, and that's the least of their worries. Dupree is the man to close it. Astralis are going to the semi-finals. Virtus.Pro, their run ends here, and Astralis rise once more.
I feel like we can just feel the energy in the team much more, and you know, just being away from your own home or in the office or anything like that. So yeah, I feel like we just have a mojo when we get to LAN, and we showed it today.
It was really hard to play when you don't have both starts on both sides. Same as Inferno, we won only 1 pistol in T side, then we lost the force, so it's 3-1 instantly. And then on the second half, we lost pistol round, lost 2 in a row. So overall, the quality of the game was really good. We were in a good mental state, and I would say it's just unlucky, and our own mistakes made us lose this game.